And thank you to the rooster for the entry. Hello everybody, and welcome back. We're here on Oakbridge. If you saw the last episode, well, I'm over my breakdown now. I've calmed down now. I've had some time I've had a cup of tea and nap. And been to my day job. My breakdown is complete. This, however, as much as I want to keep it because of what the vehicle's fine, it's the physics for the crane. It just didn't want to pick up those logs, and realistically Deadwood is a much more useful contract to us than wood transport jobs. Just much more useful. And I bought something else which we're gonna go and swap out this for now. I mean, it's there waiting for us, but there's something I want to test. There's one huge contract here, 60 grand. I'm picking it up. Where is it actually? But there, that's good. We can drive over to that. That's fine. That won't take too long. I'm alright with that. We'll need a plough. We're going to need a plough. Should we buy a plough or should we? I mean, we could lease it for a little bit because we're potentially going to plough our field up anyway, aren't we? It's January 1. We're going into January 2. Basically, the new vehicle that I've bought, we don't need it at this stage. But it was in the sale. It was a good price. It's got 230 horsepower. It'll certainly do us for now, and that 60 grand. Let me pop my teeth in. I've just been to the dentist as well. The 60 grand that we're going to be getting is going to pay for the tractor on its own. Especially if we take, I mean, it's going to pay for the tractor if you take the cost of the worker fee out, because I'm going to literally make a worker do the whole of that contract. But what I'm going to do is put them on to do it. It's late, it's 4 o'clock at the minute, so I don't want to do an episode in the dark because it's not good viewing. So I'm going to put them on and then I'm going to get to sleep, and then we'll see how far they've got in the morning when it's daylight again, while we carry on with our jobs. We do need to go and fetch the Valtra. Yes, look at that. It is a shame. That could have been a really good, profitable business for us, but sometimes in life, things just don't work out. Repaint it and repair it, just for a laugh. Or not repair it, but it's gone. About break even, so we didn't lose anything on that. Now look at this, fairing on it. It's had a bit of wear and tear on it. Won't take front arm attachers, but at 230 horses, as far as I'm concerned, that is our new. That's going to be for trucking stuff about. We also need some fuel. We can get the fuel tomorrow, I suppose, because I'm not going to go and pick the thing up tonight. I'll go and do it in the morning. We're just going to set the worker off, go to sleep. So we need a plough. Oh, sail. Ooh. I mean, we're not. Excuse me. We're not really in a position to. Are we? Should we just get it and hold on to it? Are we likely to do? What other vintage? That's vintage harvester could come up. Well, that's it. There's two options. Tell you what, 60 grand we could have a harvester. 5,600 litres. 155 horsepower. Tiny. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. Plows. I'm getting sidetracked. Plow, 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 plow. The question is, that's only 80 horsepower. Oh, it's only 1.6 metres. That's the only vintage looking plough. I mean, there's that. That would be a lot quicker. Oh no, hold on, they look quite old, don't they? That looks too new. I mean, the idea of this has been going for well over 100 years, isn't it? That might be alright, eh? Plough work with that. 4 prong. Requires 130. 160. That'll get you up to 1.9. That bad boy will get you up to. That's a lot more money though, isn't it? Should we lease that? Let's lease it, see how it gets on. And we need a weight to balance that, won't we? Weight. Have I got any vintage weights? There's a question. Question I ask myself every day. Have we got any vintage weights? New. That looks fairly old, doesn't it? No, not really. Oh yeah. 800 kilo. With stones in it. I might buy that actually. Yeah. Do the job, won't it? Right. We'll drive over and set them off. Oh, that sounded nice. That's got It's got a CD player in it. It's Giants FM. I'll tell you what. I like this. The exhaust flap on the top. What is the best way to get there? I think I might prefer this to the Valtra. This feels brilliant. Plenty of viewing out that window as well. So I thought, well, this can do heavy field work and it can drag a big trailer around. The Valtra can have front arm attaches on, which we may as well sort of get. We're going to need some front arm attaches, really. I just wanted some old ones, some vintage looking ones. But we can put front arm attaches on that as well as the Landini. But I think they're pretty similar on horsepower. It's just that this front three, back three, and if we're doing contract work, this just makes a bit more sense to me. Well, it was about 50 grand, so not even 50 grand, so it was a bit of a no-brainer. I was like, well, yeah, we may as well. I only live in the village as well, so it won't be that far for me to have a little wander back. Still cold though. Yeah, I think I'll pick up, I need to pick up some gas. I need to pick up a trailer for the trailer for the Deadwood. We'll need that. Really good hinges on that gate, just swings right out. We'll leave that open for now because they'll no doubt be coming back this way. And I do want to check actually if we spent any money on wages yet this month. Wage payments, no, so that's good. We can work out how much it's going to cost us. But in theory this is going to be a free vehicle because of this contract. Pretty much. I mean, it probably will be more than 10 grand, but in wages. Whoa! That plough on the back's quite heavy. Look at that beautiful sunset. That might be me. Oh, not that one. That might be the thumbnail. You'll know that already. Right, where are we going? Is it this field? I suspect. If we've done anything in this field yet. This looks ready for ploughing. And it is this field. Right, let's just double check the worker is 2.8 meters. I don't think this is a 2.8 meter, is it? Just double check that. I'm having a bit of an issue with .9 meters. Let's just correct that. I'd rather. Who's got the night shift? They're going. I'd rather get up in the morning to see that they've made decent progress and not come have to do it myself. This is one hell of a gamble, let's be honest. Don't even know if this mod plow works. I'm glad they're starting here because this is going to be easy for us to work out if the job's going to get done or not. Tell you what, they're much more efficient than I am. Let's just jump out of the way. Is it the blonde lady again? Done the big contract with us? Can't be. Oi! No, it's a different lady. Yes, I think the one that done the 100-acre cultivate. I just thought the money she's made, she'd be in the Bahamas by now, having a right old holiday. I mean, that's doing it. Have a check on the map. Yep, doing it. Right. I'm going home to bed. Well, I'll see you in the morning when it's daylight and we'll see what progress has been made. So as a quick update, you can't speed up through the night because the worker just carries on working at the same pace. So I had to come out and restart again. You also can't speed the time up because the same thing's going to happen. I was hoping I could have done a bit of a speeded up montage thing. So I thought, I tell you what, I can't sit here and just watch them do it. I'm going to have to do it myself. And then I thought, I tell you what, we'll double team it then. So I went and picked up a plow. I went and picked up the subsoiler, the in-game subsoiler. You can't use that on a plough field in the contract. So I went and picked up the same plough that should fit on this. I managed to get enough fuel in it. This has got 190 horsepower. The plough is 190 horsepower. It will not have it at all. So I've gone and picked up this lizard chisel plough, hopefully. I mean, it's not stopping me, it's not telling me you can't do it. No, this is going to struggle as well though, isn't it? Horsepower wise, this should struggle. No, 8 mile an hour, 9 mile an hour, perfect. And I've also picked up the other ploughing job because I want to see just how far they get. So I'm going to have to work through the night anyway and team them up. So I'll see you in the morning when these will probably be finished, because this is yet another test that hasn't worked. Silly me. But that's alright, we'll find something to do in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna make that. Nice one, Stephen. I love it when a plan comes together. Can't even see where I am. See you in the morning. Oh, hold up. And we're back. Oh my god. Wow. Jesus. From Deadwood. So that took several days in real life, and until 2:30 in the morning, with 2 of us working on it, which is quite a lot of work, I think you would agree. What I'm gonna do, I've kept hold of the chisel plough, hoping it's got an option. This desperately needs some repair work on it now. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to cut all of this in. So that's going. That's going. Take that out. Do I want to go the whole hog? There's some other bits we're going to want to put in. I think we might actually. I think we might have. Considering that's not produced anything yet. That's nice and flat. I don't know where I'm going to be putting the sheep's pasture. Potentially we're going to need pathway there, possibly all the way up to there. There's going to need to be a pathway there for the connection of that as well. So maybe I don't need to go the whole entire way. Someone's making some very strange noises today. So the outside area we don't need to do, but the inside I think is a better idea to cut a field in there. Have the chickens got feed as well? I have. Don't need to worry about that. It's going to need a bit of fuel. Which is fine, I've got some because I did run out of fuel, so I had to go and buy some. Interesting. Some more fuel barrels. Now, is this allow crate field? Yes. If I think we start from around about here. Do I want to go all the way? Probably not. About there. This is certainly going to be a lot quicker. I'm going to want to pass around there as well for the access for that. Oops, wrong button. Let's go back at the top end. Box that in. Have to do a bit of stone picking as well, aren't I? Ooh, that's not very neat and tidy, is it? I wasn't actually going to put a path in, however. If I was to, I mean, it's going to be grass, so it's not going to matter too much if it gets driven over, but I also don't particularly want to go driving over it. I think that don't look too bad, does it? Might need a bit of neatening up on that side over there. I mean, I could have just cut the whole lot in though, couldn't I? Definitely could have took this out a bit further, but I'm thinking access into that wood area. I don't need to worry too much about this really, do I? Because there's a chance that there's going to be sheep pasture's going to have to take up some part of this at least. At the very least. This does make it a lot easier for straighter lines. The menage has gone. Here's where the skill comes in. Or not. There's that little bit that's poking out. Deer in that shed. Now, I think as a rule I'd normally go for as much space field wise as possible, but I think with this, keeping a headland it's going to be grass, it's just going to be a better quality of grass. We could actually put a silage pit in here as well. That's not a bad idea if there's somewhere flat enough. Because we're not going to be able to put a bigger silage pit. It might be a good shout actually. Although Yeah. Bit of a bump there, which is good, that you'd sort of expect that. That's where the gate and fence was. Might actually have to do a bit of flattening. It's looking like quite a big area now all of a sudden. I'm tempted to neaten up that line, but then I'm also not tempted to neaten up that line. Wouldn't be headland. I don't think that's too... much of a problem. Taking that line down, not too bothered about that. Actually quite happy with this as a first attempt. We probably have got scope. We've got the finances. We could put the sheep pen in. I was really hoping for an update so that we could remove the fences though. Because I'd like to make it a bit fancy and not just a bog standard pen. With a gate in it. Quite happy with that. There's a bit of stone picking that needs doing. There's a bit of space up here. Still to put more things in. We've got room down the bottom there. Let's just have a little test. That's quite small for 19 sheep. Obviously we want it bigger than that. But that will need to be a path for the other farmers to get in and out of. Or we could go right in the middle. It probably doesn't make sense, but maybe that way would be better. I'll have to have a little bit of a play around. As you can see just in the middle there, we've got a fair old bump that needs sorting out. So mind a bit of movement, but we don't want our little mower bouncing up and down. If we can get away with it. That's costing quite a bit of money, isn't it? I suppose all that track. That's costing a fortune. I can't leave that alone for now. Yeah, nice. So, I don't think it's worth putting any pathway in yet until we've put some other bits in. I have got one or two ideas. About, so that might be a problem, because that's where they're going to spawn there, aren't they? I think. Plenty of space down there. Shame about that bit, but it'll be grass, it'll be fine. So we're going to need to lime it, stone pick it and fertilise it before we grass it. Okay, they're all going to come out about the same time then, aren't they? I've had a little bit of an idea now for the sheep pen. I'll have to do some playing around off camera for that though. But that I think will do us for this episode. That's a lot of ploughing happened, and it took me when did I start this? It took me 3 to 4 days to get this done. 4 days I think altogether, from the start of the recording to this point. But on that note, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, feel free to pop them in the comments section wherever it is on your screen. And before then, if I nearly forget, I've got some money to collect. 14 grand and a very painful 61,000. Money is looking good, which isn't bad for the winter period, is it? Not sure that I'd want to be doing it all the time once we're self-sufficient. Although, talking about self-sufficient, where on earth are we selling that? I'm going to need like a proper trailer for that. No, I can't stick that on my little job, my little kiddie, can I? Quite a lot to do then, including going and getting some more dead wood. But yes, until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Let's make a plan.